Hi everyone, I'm Shivali from the Sweet Boutique. Welcome to the very first episode of my Lavender Garden series. I'm so excited to finally start this collection with you all because this series is going to be all about soft floral textures, dreamy color palettes, and delicate buttercream flowers inspired by a magical lavender garden. And today, we're creating this beautiful flower that I've named the Velvet Moonflower. It has soft marbled petals, deep purple details, and a very whimsical, velvety texture that almost looks like it belongs in a fantasy garden. So let's begin. I'm starting with tip number 104 and creating the very first layer of petals. I'm completing this first layer all around the cupcake first to build the base shape of the flower. I'm piping petal by petal around the cupcake, and one thing I'm intentionally doing here is keeping my hands slightly shaky while piping. That soft, shaky movement creates all these frilly, textured edges on the petals and makes the flower look much more organic and natural instead of too perfect or stiff. Now I'm going in with more petals on top of the first layer, still using the same tip. I'm overlapping the petals randomly and placing them slightly differently each time so the flower starts looking more realistic and naturally bloomed. I'm building this flower layer by layer and repeating the same shaky hand movement to create all that beautiful texture around the edges. Honestly, this part is so satisfying because you can slowly see the flower come to life. For the colors, I've used a combination of white, lavender and deep purple buttercream together to create this marbled effect. I really love how soft yet dramatic it looks at the same time. And if you're interested in learning how I prepare my piping bags for dual tone or even multi-tone buttercream colors, definitely let me know in the comments because I would love to create a separate detailed video on that for you all. Now for the center of the flower, I'm creating a large round blob using green buttercream right in the middle. This acts as the floral base and gives structure to all the detailing we're about to add next. Next, I'm taking a very small round piping tip and placing tiny green dots all around that center. This step takes a little patience, but these small details make such a huge difference in making the flower look realistic and textured. To add even more dimension, I'm now using a star tip with my deep purple buttercream and piping tiny little star dots randomly around the center. This creates extra texture and gives the middle of the flower that rich, layered look. Now comes one of my favorite parts of this flower. I'm taking tip number 81 with the same purple buttercream and creating tiny delicate petals around the green center. I'm working slowly, layer by layer, first completing one round and then building another layer on top. This part really transforms the entire flower because the middle starts looking full, fluffy, and beautifully detailed. I absolutely love how dramatic the contrast looks between the soft outer petals and this rich textured center. Now to finish the flower, I'm using my green buttercream with piping tip number 352 to create leaves around the petals. The leaves help frame the flower beautifully and make the entire cupcake look fuller and more natural. And finally, with the same green buttercream and a small round tip, I'm adding these very fine little strands throughout the flower. These tiny details almost mimic natural floral textures and give the entire design that soft, garden-like finish. And here is the final Velvet Moonflower. Soft, textured, dreamy, and full of delicate little details. Thank you so much for watching the very first episode of my Lavender Garden series. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next episode of the Lavender Garden series.